drug abuse allegations. Iyabo Ojo welcomes Priscilla, grandson, and Juma to Lagos in grand style. Now the news in
24 kilometers. And in the afternoon in Asaba, the weather
alternative resources to support research policy reform.
It's a very wonderful morning to you, and it's another week. And thank you for joining us on African Renaissance Television News, Morning News. I am Dorcas Atashagbe. Let's take a look at our headlines that make up our major story for this wonderful Monday morning. Rep summon NAFDAC police orders for illicit drug probe. Edo Delta students get 18 million naira in energy firm squeeze. And on entertainment news, Omoni Oboli's Love in Every Word, the wedding sequel hits over 1 million views in hours. Regina Daniels flaunts new mansion amid marital crisis with Ned. Now the news in details. The House of Representatives has invited critical stakeholders, including the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Standard Organization of Nigeria, Federal Ministries of Health and Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria to submit memorandum ahead of its probe into the prevalence in the use, trafficking, and regulation of illicit drugs across the country. Also invited for the submission of inputs are Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Group of MAN, PMG MAN, major pharmaceutical companies, Emzo, Fitsun, May and Baker, Juhel, Danan, Nigerian Breweries PLC, Guinness Nigerian PLC, International Distillers Limited, and tobacco industry representatives. Others include law enforcement agencies, including the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Nigerian Police Force, Nigerian Customs Service, Nigerian Immigration Service, Nigerian Correctional Service, Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, and the Nigerian Medical Association. The Association of Psychiatrists in Nigeria, National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development, Nigerian Bar Association, Civil Society Network on Substance Abuse, and the National Youth Council of Nigeria are expected to make input. The committee also invited development partners comprising the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, World Health Organization, United Nations Development Programme, U.S. Agency for International Development, and the United Nations Children's Fund are also bid to submit memorandum to the committee. The panel, chaired by the member representing Owo Osho Federal Constituency, Ondo State, Oluwatimihin Adelegbe, was constituted following the adoption of a motion to probe the prevalence of drug abuse by Nigerians worldwide. The Seplat Energy plc, in partnership with its joint venture partner, the NNPC Exploration and Production Limited, has empowered Delta and Edo students with 18 million naira. The firm announced the award shortly after the grand finale of the 2025 edition of the Peers Quiz competition for secondary schools across Edo and Delta states on Saturday in Asaba, the Delta State's capital. The Pioneer Education Center, Edo State, which emerged as the winner, went on with a prize money of 10 million naira, while second and third place schools, Notre Dame College, Uzora Delta State, and Ecclesiastic Heart of Jesus Model College, Benin, Edo State, received 5 million naira and 3 million naira, respectively. The Peers Quiz, which stands for Promoting Exceptional and Respectable Leaders, is one of the Seplat Energy, JV's flagship corporate social investment initiatives geared towards the promotion of academic excellence, nurturing critical thinking, and inspiring the next generation of leaders. In her opening remarks, the Director, External Affairs and Social Performance, Seplat Energy, Shoma Afe, represented by Adiza Gabati, General Manager, Government Relations, Seplat, welcomed the government of Delta and Edo State and congratulated all the participants, particularly those who made it to the grand finale. In addition to the quiz competition, the grand finale also featured the STEAM Innovation Challenge, where students showcase inventive projects in the areas of science, technology, engineering arts, and mathematics. In his remarks, Delta State Governor Sheriff Ogoriwori, represented by the State Commissioner for Humanitarian Affairs, Community Support Services, and Girl Child Development, Orode Uduagha, commended the Staplet JV for the peer quiz initiative. He said the initiative greatly impacted students in Edo and Delta State for many years. Nigeria will host the inaugural meeting of the African Bloc of the National Committees of the International Press Institute following the country's acceptance to lead the new regional grouping. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, confirmed the development during a meeting at the weekend in Vienna, Austria, with the chairman of the IPI Executive Board, Martin Gregory. The IPI Executive Director, Scott Griffin, and Nigeria's representative on the IPI Executive Board, Rahim Adedoyin. This was contained in a statement signed by its media aide, Rabiu Ibrahim, on Sunday. The IPI board has earlier approved the creation of regional blocks of national committees to better address region-specific interests within the global IPI community. Idris, who spoke at the meeting, said Nigeria was honored to host the maiden edition of the African Blocs meeting. He recalled that Nigeria successfully hosted the IPI World Congress and General Assembly in Abuja in 2018, adding that the country was ready for another world-class event. Although a date has not yet been set for the meeting, Griffin said that the IPI Secretariat in Benin would work with Adedoyin and the IPI Nigeria National Committee to finalize the details. The Nigerian Railway Corporation has announced the official resumption of the Warri-Itakpe train service. A statement from the management of the Railway Corporation made available in Warri, Delta State on Sunday said the official resumption of the train service is scheduled for Wednesday, October 29, 2025, after its temporary suspension. The management stated that the temporary suspension was necessary to carry out critical repairs, maintenance, and system checks on the track and rolling stock to ensure the comfort, reliability, and safety of the passengers. The statement partly reads, the online booking portal will open by 12 noon on Monday, October 27, 2025, about 48 hours ahead of resumption. Passengers are encouraged to secure their tickets early through the portal or at designated stations. Operations will commence with 7 coaches comprising 6 standard class and 1 business class. The train timetable, incorporating temporary speed restrictions for safety and operational monitoring, will also be released on Monday. It noted that the corporation sincerely apologizes to its esteemed passengers and stakeholders for the inconveniences experienced during the period of suspension and appreciates their patience and understanding. The managing director, Kayode Opefa, assured the traveling public of the NROC's renewed commitment to safe, reliable, and efficient rail services as passengers operations fully resume on the Warri Itakwe. And over to our entertainment news. Nollywood actress and filmmaker Omoni Oboli is celebrating a major digital milestone, an eagerly awaited sequel, Love in Every Word 2: The Wedding, surpassed 1 million views in just 6 hours following its release. And 17 hours after its release on YouTube, the film has climbed past 2.2 million views. The original film, released in March 2025, has already set new benchmarks by ranking up more than 28 million views. The pace of the sequel's streaming success signals strong audience demand for the franchise romance-driven narrative. The original film featured Chioma, played by Bamike Bam Bam Oluwami Adeyibuwan, and Odogu, played by Uzo, navigating love, cultural expectations, and personal growth. Oboli's acknowledgement of the milestone carries two messages, one of gratitude, the other of purpose. She frames the view count not just as a metric, but as a proof of a shifting narrative in Nollywood. Nollywood actress Regina Daniels has posted a declaration of independence on social media, showcasing a newly acquired mansion. The news comes in the wake of a rift with her husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, over allegations of domestic violence and substance abuse. In a post on her Instagram page on Sunday, the actress shared photos and videos of the property, captioning the post with an assertive statement: "In my house, I am a queen. I needed a roof over my head, so I got it for me and my family." The post has ever since been met with an outpouring of congratulatory messages from fans and well wishers. And lastly, on our entertainment news, fitness coach and wellness advocate Olusegun Okeke has disclosed plans to break the Guinness World Record for the longest step aerobics marathon. The record-breaking attempt, she said, is to put Nigeria on the world map through an extraordinary display of endurance, strength, and purpose. In a statement made available on Sunday, Okeke, founder of Gemad Fitness, said her upcoming record attempt, themed "Rise Beyond Limits," is scheduled for December 2025. According to her, the attempt aims to spark a wider conversation about resilience, motherhood, and the power of movement as a form of therapy and empowerment. Okeke revealed that she began aerobics to find healing after battling postpartum depression. She explained that she has been preparing for the world record attempt since June 2024, adding that the process required major lifestyle adjustments, especially to her diet and her sleep patterns. For Okeke's attempt, the Guinness World Record guidelines allow participants 5 minute rest for every continuously completed hour of activity. These breaks can be accumulated, meaning 20 minutes of rest can be taken after 4 full hours of exercise, but extra minutes don't count unless a full hour of activity is completed. And that's all on our entertainment news. We'll take a short break, and when we return, it will be over to our business legs. Do stay tuned.
Where every day feels like a vacation, your personal sanctuary, where life happens. Experience true comfort with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. Welcome to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. The upgrade you deserve, where life happens. Elevate your every day with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. The perfect blend of style and comfort, modern interiors, fully furnished unique apartments, ultimate comfort, 247 security. Your peace of mind is assured with our security, CCTV surveillance, high-speed Wi-Fi, fully equipped kitchen, smart TV, air conditioning, cars to take you around town, and lots more. And guess what? Are you a filmmaker? Are you in Asaba and its environs? Are you planning to shoot in Asaba? Come to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment with your ideas and go home with a movie. We have the state-of-the-art equipment. We have different types of cameras. We also have some of the cast and crew to actually deliver you a project. We have editing facilities for you. We also have our captivating equipped studio for content creators and producers.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us this lovely Monday morning. This is the Business Desk on SRTV. Let's take a look at the headlines. Dangote Refinery eyes daily production of 4.4 million barrels. Rice price crashes in Lagos market as suppliers surge. The news in details. The President and Chief Executive Officer of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has announced plans to expand the capacity of the Dangote Petroleum Refinery from 650,000 barrels per day to 1.4 million barrels per day. Speaking at a world conference, Dangote said the expansion project is aimed at strengthening Nigeria's energy infrastructure and positioning the nation as a global leader in petroleum refining. With this development, the Dangote refinery is set to become the largest refinery in the world, surpassing India's Janaga refinery, which has a capacity of about 1.36 million barrels per day. According to Dangote, the move aligns with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's vision for Nigeria to emerge as a top producer and exporter of refined petroleum products. Our goal is to build world-class infrastructure that not only meets Nigeria's energies but also transforms the country into a major player in the global energy market, Dangote said. He added that the expansion reflected commitment to supporting the government's efforts to achieve energy security and drive industrial growth across Africa. Rice prices dropped drastically in several Lagos markets due to surge in imports through the borders, easing the burdens on consumers. The development, however, has raised concerns among traders over reduced profits and business stability. The News Agency of Nigeria reports that 50 kg of rice in Lagos currently sells for between 55,000 naira and 70,000 naira, depending on the brand. The trader and consumers who spoke with the NAN in separate interviews in Lagos disclosed that the staple food has witnessed a sudden crash in price. They noted that both local and foreign rice brands have witnessed a steep drop in price, reversing the surge seen earlier in the year. In popular markets such as Oyingbo, Arena Oshodi, Festac Town, and Mile 12, a 50 kg bag of local rice that sold for around 85,000 in January now goes for between 60,000 naira and 70,000 naira. Similarly, foreign rice, which was 95,000 naira at the beginning of the year, currently sells for between 65,000 naira and 75,000 naira, depending on the brand and the market location. At Festac Town Market, a retailer, Mrs. Edith, said a 50 kg bag of Pretty Lady rice sold for 57,000 naira, Mama Africa for 62,000 naira, Mama Gold for 67,000 naira, and Big Bull Premium for 73,000 naira. She said the decline began around August following reports of improved local harvest and increased rice supply from northern states. Emomotimi Agama, the Director General, Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), has disclosed that over $50 billion worth of cryptocurrency transactions flowed through Nigeria between January 2023 and June 2024. This huge value of cryptocurrencies transaction in 1 year underscores the sophistication and risk tolerance of investors that the traditional market is yet to capture. Agama, in a lead paper titled Evaluating the Nigerian Capital Market Master Plan from 2015 to 2025, presented at the annual conference of the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers (CIS), however, raised concern over the alarming low participation of Nigerians in the traditional capital markets, revealing that fewer than 4% of the country's adult population are active investors. It described the low participation rates as a major impediment to economic growth and capital formation. It noted that while fewer than 3 million Nigerians invest in the capital market, more than 60 million engage daily in gambling activities, spending an estimate of $5.5 million every day. Agama lauded that the Nigerian's market capitalization to GDP ratio stands at about 30%, far below South Africa's 320%, Malaysia's 123%, and India's 92%. A disparity, he said, highlights the urgent need to deepen financial inclusion and rebuild investors' confidence. This is all for our business text. Let's take a look at our weather reports. Today we'll bring you weather reports from Asaba and Warri. In Asaba this morning, the weather is going to be sunny with a temperature of 30 degrees Celsius, real feel 39 degrees Celsius, real feel shade 33 degrees Celsius, wind southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, humidity 83%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 25%, cloud cover 89%, visibility 5 kilometers. In afternoon, the weather in Asaba will be sunny with a temperature of 32 degrees Celsius, real feels 40 degrees Celsius, real feel shade 36 degrees Celsius, wind southwest at 9 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 24 kilometers per hour, humidity 68%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 25%, cloud cover 37%, visibility 5 kilometers. And in the evening in Asaba, the weather will be partly cloudy with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, breeze feels 29 degrees Celsius, wind southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, humidity 85%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 25%, cloud cover 27%, visibility 5 kilometers. In Warri this morning, the weather will be broken at intervals with a temperature of 31 degrees Celsius, wind speed 40 degrees Celsius, wind south-southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 19 kilometers per hour, humidity 81%, dew point 24 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 25%, cloud cover 79%, visibility 6 kilometers. In Warri this afternoon, the weather will be broken at intervals with little rain with a temperature of 32 degrees Celsius, wind speeds 41 degrees Celsius, wind southwest at 11 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 30 kilometers per hour, humidity 76%, dew point 25 degrees Celsius, probability of precipitation 68%, rain 3.4 millimeters, cloud cover 76%, visibility 7 kilometers. And in the evening in Warri, the weather will be partly cloudy with a temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, real speeds 29 degrees Celsius, wind southwest at 7 kilometers per hour, wind gusts 17 kilometers per hour, humidity 95%, probability of precipitation 25%, cloud cover 50%, visibility 5%. This is all for our morning news at SRTV. For more news updates and information, subscribe to our YouTube channel at SRTV on YouTube and on Facebook SRTV. Good morning.
Where every day feels like a vacation, your personal sanctuary, where life happens. Experience true comforts with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. Welcome to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. The upgrade you deserve, where life happens. Elevate your every day with SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Asaba. The perfect blend of style and comfort, modern interiors, fully furnished unique apartments, ultimate comfort, 247 security. Your peace of mind is assured with our security, CCTV surveillance, high-speed Wi-Fi, fully equipped kitchen, smart TV, air conditioning, cars to take you around town, and lots more. And guess what? Are you a filmmaker? Are you in Asaba and its environs? Are you planning to shoot in Asaba? Come to SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment with your ideas and go home with a movie. We have the state-of-the-art equipment. We have different types of cameras. We also have some of the cast and crew to actually deliver you a project. We have editing facilities for you. We also have